And what I'm doing right now, and you can't see it in the screen, I still haven't fixed that thing with OBS. If you can fix it, that is when I alt tab, it just stops the game and not show what screen I'm currently on, even though I have both of the screen um, visible at OBS. It just overlaps the other. So I am gonna copy my current stream and see if I can tweet this on Twitter. Let me see here. How do you tweet on Twitter? Darn it. Okay, I'm pasting my stream and I'm gonna type in that I am currently live. Not that I have followers. Actually, I have 7 followers on tweet, for which I know, I might not know. They might not care about tech and stuff. I don't even know them personally, to be honest. All right, so I'm gonna alt tab back in the game right now. I'm gonna turn this Chrome completely off. And today I actually have a mouse right here. This is an Apple mouse that someone gave to me. I don't have an Apple computer. My computer is just your normal Windows computer. It's an i3 computer, and I like it. It's pretty awesome. It was one of my first laptop choices back when I was in my other colleges, because I'm still doing colleges, just I'm doing differently. Okay, so today I want to play Hammer, because recently I've seen a guide video-ish from AWOL. AWOL is a Heroes of the Storm player. He's from the Squadron team, and he was really excited about it and saying about all these changes that they made with Hammer currently that made her not really competitively viable, but viable enough. Or I guess you could say she's competitive enough. I guess you can say she's back in. I'm not sure. I'm not very sure. But yeah, today I'm gonna be playing 2 games of Hammer. And actually, as for an announcement, I don't know if you can see at the title right now, I finally decided for a name for my stream, and I'm gonna call my stream, though at least this one's that I'm attempting to do daily. I'm daily serial, even though some of the days I might not be streaming at all. And for my tactical gaming, I'm gonna name it TG Serial X, and then all the other stuff. I'm probably gonna do some computer guides, but I don't see doing computer guides anytime soon, or any edited content anytime soon, because I'm in college, and recently I've just received like a lot of homeworks, and I've seen that there's a lot of stuff that I will be needing to do. In fact, I might not even release any form of edited content for the whole semester. So yeah, I'm gonna be like that guy. I don't know. I forgot. I was following this one guy on YouTube. Back on summer. After summer, he just stopped streaming. I mean, he just stopped making content at all. He just couldn't handle it. But it was a nice guy. I really forgot his name, but he was also one of those guys that were doing tech stuff along with Cult of Mush and stuff. All right. So I'm going to take let's see here. Increase damage to distant enemies, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I want to take that because I'm a ranged DPS first and foremost, and that is what I'm supposed to be doing, ranged DPSing. Excuse me, sir, what do you want? Okay, he can life steal from me, so I'm gonna just get out there. And yeah, the thing with what's her name, Hammer, is that she now her E ability, which is what makes her go into siege mode, is now faster. So that 3-second difference on the deploying will now allow her to be able to deploy and actually shoot some stuff and get out of the situation when necessary. Okay, I'm really in a bad position right there, and I can just go back in. So my Z, oh no, it's not my Z, my E has now a lower cooldown. If you can see here, right here, it's got a 2-second cooldown. So Oh, darn it. Every time I change and I can just deploy back and her deploy, I don't know if it's faster this time. I think it's a little bit faster. Probably. I'm not pretty aware of that. And people might say, oh, your graduating siege is viable now, but I don't think that's the case. I still don't think graduating siege is that any form of orthodox whatsoever for what and how what you're trying to become with Hammer, Sergeant Hammer, in this game, or with any comps whatsoever. I think AWOL was trying to explain that, well, if you're doing a 5-man comp where it's the Protect the Hammer kind of composition, then graduating siege may do good. But then your whole oh, come on, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Thank you very much. Your whole wow, my mind is just laggy today. Mental lag. Okay, they're gonna get me if I don't get away from here. Da-da-dun. I'm just gonna deploy right in here and start shooting those minions from far away. Yes. So your whole composition would change and it would go back to the point of being unorthodox for any build whatsoever. Okay, so I want to increase my basic attack range. Is that what I want to do? Maybe I should go for the aggressive build next time and do focused attack, because lately this past week I've been losing like crazy. And oh, I'm gonna die. Unless I don't die, hopefully. Oh wow, I got out of there pretty safe, so kudos for that. Kudos for me. And yeah, Hammer, as for me, I'm just a rather casually guy, I guess. And lately what I've been learning from my past few streams, and that's an advantage that I can see. I can revise my replays for my videos, is that the enemy team is usually more aggressive, and that's what ends up winning them the game, I would say. And when we're losing, or when my team is winning, my team is just kind of like spreads everywhere and not really do anything as a team, not taking advantage of the enemy team's mistakes. And I should probably turn in right now, not taking advantage of the enemy team's mistakes, and yeah, just doing a lot of side stuff that in the end like looks good stuff, like getting merc camps when the boss objective is around for our team. But then in the end getting mercs really does nothing. Not even the added experience bonus can justify to the cost. So now I am gonna get first aid, because this is what I saw a wall build. Yes, I'm just copying someone else's build, but I think first aid is a really good choice. Well, at least now that I've seen how people use it to take advantage of a lot of situations. I usually take either slowing mines or hyper cooling, but now I'm gonna try to take the first aid choice for Hammer. Alright, so I'm gonna go straight into the tech talk, I'd say, because if I say news, it kind of sounds bad on my part, because I'm just getting this news from all the other news source reporters, or whatever you call them, NCIX or WCCFTech, that kind of stuff. So it's not my own writings. Excuse me, sir. Alright, the enemy team's got their web weavers. And so I'm just gonna go passive and defend this. So there seems to be a problem with Nvdia and DirectX 12, and this might be kind of a old news kind of thing, because it's been a while since that Ashes of Singularity showed their benchmarks for all the world to see of how Nvidia cards performed compared to AMD cards, and it seemed like that. Let me get this. I just can't. All right, he's gone. It seems that DX12, or it seems that Ashes of the Singularity rather is favoring AMD at this point, but they did something. The guy that was in charge of it, I forgot what his name was. I'm really bad at this remembering name thing, but they really weren't biased on what they did, and one of the main explanations for that in their defense that they did to explain why their benchmark showed favor on AMD rather than it did on Nvidia is because, let me go. No, did I choose the wrong way? Okay, I'm still alive. Thank God. It's because Nvidia hardware, even though they say that they have better support for DX12, I guess that's what they're trying to claim. I mean, I remember back when I was shopping for a graphics card that one of the main points that I really looked forward to is buying a GTX 900 series of cards, because I personally thought that they had like better support for DirectX 12, and that's what a lot of tech people seems to be guaranteeing at that point, was that, oh, you know what, Nvidia GTX card have better DirectX support. Oh wow, I don't know what's going on. Why are we fighting so hard? Okay, I uninstalled. Oh nope, I need to go back. Oh, this is good. Back then, to get in and out of siege mode with, who's this, hammer, it was so hard. Like, it would take a lot of time. Anyway, back to topic. The one of the things that I wanted to make sure that I get a GTX 900 series of cards, simply because I thought that they will have better DirectX 12 support and whatnot, because that's what they were trying to say in the market, I guess. But it seems that even though without the same claims from AMD's GCN architecture is fairly similar to DX12. I wouldn't say fairly similar. It's similar, because DX12 is a software, not a hardware. Wow, that was on me. That's stupid. Um, I would say it seems that AMD's GCN architecture, which is the architecture that they had optimized for use with Mantle or Vulkan, which is very very similar to DirectX 12. Okay, lost my train of thought there. Which Mantle and Vulkan, which is very similar to DirectX 12, is giving better support. That specific architecture, which is the GCN architecture from AMD, is having a better support for DirectX 12 than Maxwell architecture. And Maxwell did something also with their architecture to take advantage of DirectX 12, but it's not really going well for them. It's not real asynchronous compute as what AMD has. And so, I mean, I posted something on Cultimush page where I said pretty much, who cares about this? Pretty much just get the best value card for the market, because I was seeing all that, all that, GPU war from everywhere where GPU stuff are posted, all that GPU war on Cultimush page, and oh gosh, stop bothering us. I could put mines here. Wow, I'm so stupid. Okay, it and wow, they really don't want me to turn in. This is crazy. Look at that. Oh, why did I move? I shouldn't have moved. Okay, so what I can do here probably is, oh, I can grab Napalm Strike now, and this is gonna really improve my wave clear with this character. I'm just gonna wave clear for now because there seems to be something going on down there. Basic attacks do extra damage if not attacked. I'm gonna take giant killer so I can have increased damage against this guys. And oh no, I'm out. Yes, W in cooldown or what? Hammer. What? I used it. What are you talking about? Alright. So yeah, for those people who still has an R9 200 series or even the HD 7000. No, I don't know if the HD 7000 series have the GCN architecture, but for those of you who has the R9 200 series, you're still the value for your card is still relatively good, concerning that R9 200 series have GCN architecture, and it will have good support for the oh wow, DX12 apparently, because they optimized it for Vulkan, and Vulkan is very DX12 like, or rather, let me rephrase that. DirectX 12 is very Vulkan like because Mantle came out before DirectX 12 did. So I mean, you know, some people, like the people there at Linus Tech Tips, they're like, you know, joking about it like, haha, we called it, the Mantle is dead. Mantle was Mantle was something that they called that won't be successful, and that was just simply going to die. And while that held true, on the bright side, DX12 is pretty much DX12 is very like Mantle in a way that DX12 or DirectX 12 will be able to take advantage of the GCN architecture in AMD. So even though Mantle died, in the end it still ended up in favor of AMD because the next DirectX version adapter API, that's what it is, my bad. The next DirectX API ended up benefiting from the GCN architecture, which AMD worked hard to invest in. Get out of here, sir. No? Bad. Okay, get out. Alright, now what I wanted. Oh, I wanted to get the moving siege. Yes, I can move finally when I'm on siege mode. Okay. It's kind of weird how late that perk comes to Hammer because of, you know, how leave me alone. How essential it is to her playstyle, being able to move while you're in siege mode. I mean, even though it's slow, they could probably do something like implement this perk on level 1 or level 2, whatever, and just have it, you know, increase in movement speed as you level up, something like that even. But I'm not very sure. I'm not ranked very high competitively to say that this such character should be done such way. Alright, what was I talking about? Yes, so I will have links to in the description for the news that I've chosen for this channel. Right now I'm just soaking top lane because soaking experience is important in this game, and they have experience advantage over us. I hope that I will be able to turn in all these gems that I currently have without being bothered by anyone. Please. Oh, I did. Thank you very much. And now I can leave in peace. Peacefully. Please. Alright, I can leave. Alright, so I will have descriptions for that, and I've only read a couple of it, a little bit of everything. I have a gist of what's going on and how the GCN architecture works, asynchronous compute works for Nvdia and AMD. But yes, the main gist of what I'm trying to deliver, or what I'm trying to talk about, is that Nvidia's current cards that are out in the market doesn't seem to have a synchronous compute implemented in them, as opposed to Nvidia, as opposed to how Nvidia hardware has it. And what's gonna happen is now, people, actually, from the page, from the Reddit page, if you read the comments below, it seems that people are trading in their GTX 970s for R9 390s. And even, to be honest, even without the DX12, even with the DX12 matter out of the subject, I still think that R9 390 is still a better buy, even without the DirectX 12 in mind. I still believe that the R9 390 is still a better buy compared to the GTX 970 at this point. I mean, you're talking about 3.5 gigs of virtual memory versus 8 gigs, and even if you argue, well, that's not really the point. It's about GTX 970 getting better for benchmark score. You know what? Not really. They trade pretty well if you look at most of the benchmarks that are out there. GTX 970 and R9 390 trade some really good blows against each other. And yeah, so, like, I would say that you get just a very little bit performance difference between the AMD R9 390 versus the I shouldn't be moving the AMD R9 390 versus the GTX 970. Alright, I'm just focusing on killing this thing and maybe getting out if I'm so out of position. Yes, I went really out of position right there and I almost died. We really need to kill that thing. Alright, so I'm gonna deploy now. I hope not to block this. I died like a stupid idiot. Wow, I should have just stayed in the base and get the gems. Wow, Nova. Really? Wow, I'm just losing really hard lately. No, just losing really hard. I've always been losing. What am I talking about? I've won one game this whole week. That was funny. But you're having to go all the way around. But yeah, I've won one game this whole week, and that was the game where the video had audio problems. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the audio with my videos, and the reason that I don't have audio for this video, and that the reason why I won't have audio for any of my future videos, is because it's not yet fixed with YouTube, and the last video that I did with audio seems to let me look at my score. I had good XP contribution. I was in lane the whole time. I was laning the whole time, and I didn't see any major. Oh yeah, we didn't have tank again. Why does this happen to me all the time? Not having tank. Anyways, I'm gonna go quick match again. I'm gonna do a second game with Hammer because I have something else to talk about. But yes, I was talking about the sound, the background music in YouTube gaming still not working properly. VOD friendly music streams are still gonna get you some copyright issues with the videos after it's done, after it's posted on YouTube. So yeah, that's that, I guess. And yeah, that's why I'm not gonna be having music in the future. If in the future there really is a good way to be able to have some music streamed to my computer, if that future is the future where I have a better processing unit or a better CPU, then yeah, absolutely, I would put it. I think the next AMD Zen architecture will have 16 cores, and I really, really, really hope that they have at least as good IPC as the current i7 series. So so their processors will have a better value, but by that time. But it seems to me that I'm gonna settle with a Kaveri CPU for now, for quite a bit, because I have more a little just a little bit more than half the IPC performance of an i7. I think it was around 65 70% the IPC of Intel i7 series. But yes, the two modules that I have for my CPU is really what's deterring me from having multiple programs working all at the same time. All right. So with the whole Oxide and Ashes of Singularity and DX12 and Nvdia not having a synchronous, I think that's I've said my point, which is Nvdia doesn't really have the hardware for DX12. So I mean, this is not a fanboy bias, but because of this news, I will just recommend, you know what, get a new, if you're on for a new graphics card, get AMD. Unless you're on for the best graphics card, the best graphics card will be the GTX 980 Ti from Nvidia, and the best budget graphics card will be the GTX 950. And I think on budget cards, FreeSync might matter, but I don't know. I'm really not sure. It's just it's a hard decision right now. But yeah, I think that's that, and I will move on to my next topic. Oh, Sylvanas again. Do we have tank this time? This time we have Leoric. I hope he tanks well, because I'm gonna be dependent, or the team is gonna be dependent on that tank. Alright, so I'm gonna grab increase damage for artillery again, and she knifed me. Alright, so on to my next topic is that there's a new tablet that will be on for Kickstarter, and it's from Remix OS. Wow, so aggressive. See what I tell you about being aggressive? Being aggressive in this game really wins you the game. Oh man. No. Look how aggressive they are. Look at my lane. It's so pushed in comparison to all the other guys' lane. I feel so bad. And if I attack this guy, he's just gonna run away and heal it off like nothing. Alright. Cubei7. I think the name is rather funny because it doesn't have an i7 in it, but it does have an Intel CPU on it. So what it is that it's an Android tablet, for specifically a Remix tablet, because Remix has their own version of Android. Okay, I need to go down there and help my teammates. Remix OS has their own specific version of Android, that they made it so that it has a desktop feel into it, and I was really hyped about this. By the way, if you don't know who Remix is a group, or is a Chinese company, Chinese group, that basically, yes, what they does is computer hardware, and these guys are some visionaries that they think that, oh no, oh, it's gonna kill me. No, it's not. I escaped. That was amazing, by the way. So wow, like below 20 HP. Okay, so what was I talking about? Yes, Remix is a company, a group of Chinese people, or maybe Thailandese people. I don't know. In the forums, in the news, I keep seeing Chinese, but my dad thinks they're Thailandese, so I don't even know now. But Remix is actually a pretty cool company. The first Kickstarter they launched was also an Android tablet, which they had an idea for a tablet to be able to be a computer at the same time, but it's gonna run Android as an operating system, because they believe that Android in the future is the future, because Android is more lightweight than compared to Windows, at least back then on Windows 7, because Windows 10 is being rather lightweight now, and people now thinks that Android tablets makes no sense, and that the future will be Windows tablets. But I don't know about you guys, but um, Google Chrome OS is actually looking quite nice. I really I was a little bit hyped for when Chrome OS start, and then it killed the hype because of how bad Chrome OS was when it launched at the very beginning. But as of now, it's looking quite good, and I thought to myself that what's gonna happen is that Chrome OS will have to beef up their system, make it competitive, make it more like the current Linux OS that are in the market, where they are able to do just a ton of stuff, to be honest. Okay, should I? Oh no. This guy, please. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No. Oh no, they're gonna get my Lily. I need to defend this Lily. Lily, don't die. Good, Lily. Okay, I am supposed to go to bot lane right now, because that's where the next point is, and I need to help my teammates. Alright. So Chrome OS is looking quite nice lately. It instead of it beefing up, what ended up happening is that it bottled down. I guess that would be the word, bottled down, and became a more Android-like system. Should I do it here? It became a more Android-like system. In a sense that it became more lightweight. Okay, I should probably get out of here. Yes, I got out of there. No, don't kill me. Yes, I live. I live to kill these guys. I live to help them kill these guys. Okay, I need to go here and deploy now. That's amazing. Okay, I'm just deployed here to ward them off in case they get in. But yeah, as I was saying, I really think Hammer's moving ability should be moved further earlier in game rather than late in game, because it's really essential to her playstyle and the orthodoxy of how her character is supposed to be, on my opinion. That's personal opinion, by the way. Alright, so I'm gonna get increased basic attack range as always. That's what I always do. Okay, I'm gonna get back to top lane because that was my spot, and this is quick match. So this is solo queue, pretty much. That's kind of the unheard of rule, the untold rule, or whatever you call it. Please, sir, leave me alone. Leave me alone, please. Please leave me alone. Please. Wow. I escaped, but I was hoping I could kill him. I wonder what he did. He probably ulted. Yes, we had ults this whole time. I always have this problem of not getting my upgrades when I'm streaming. Right, so I was quiet there for a long while. I totally forgot what I was talking about. I guess I was talking about Chrome OS and how it's looking better right now. It's basically looking more like a balled down Android desktop. So, but what I was supposed to be talking about is the new Remix Cubei7. If you don't know them, they're basically the guys behind the Remix Mini, which is a mini form factor Android PC Yes, a mini form factor Android PC that you may think like, oh, Chromebox and all those. But wait, let me finish this. A mini form factor Chromebox PC running an ARM 64-bit processor. Whoa, leave me alone, sir. This guy is dangerous. I really shouldn't fight him. Alright, so I need to go on top of here, and it seems that my team is following me, so that's good. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, this Murky isn't promising. Oh, I thought it was a Murky. I'm so sorry. I thought she was Murky, and I bailed because of that. Oh, and I went back in when there was nothing else I could do. That was Murky. Okay, so they're the guys. Remix is the guys behind the Remix Mini, a mini form factor ARM processor, CPU with 1 gigs to 2 gigs of RAM and everything. And you might be like, oh, okay, so what's the big catch? It's basically a cell phone, high-end cell phone otherwise, because it's got relatively high-end phone specs. But the thing is, it's a $20 computer. Like, if all you need to do is like office stuff like Word, you could use Google Docs, and all you need to do. Oh, I'm supposed to go bot lane. They're pinging me. Sorry. All you need to do is like Word and browser stuff, especially Google Chrome. You can do a lot of things with the Chrome desktop nowadays, by the way, especially Google Chrome. Sorry about that. Then I want to get him out of here. Then that $20 computer with a 64-bit ARM processor is more than enough for your everyday needs. Oh, this is bad. No, please don't kill the Murky Egg. More than enough for your everyday needs. So that's, I mean, maybe I can't emphasize on it too much, but it was amazing back when it launched. It just finished this 29th of August, by the way, and they were able to deliver a lot of mini computers to pre-buyers or pre-orderers from Kickstarter. I hope they get that mini computer in the market really soon, because it's an awesome deal, to be honest. Leave me alone. What? He got me? How? I was like right here and he was right here. He's a melee character. What's going on here? Okay, I'm gonna grab Giant Killer. So the Cubei7, and again, just like I did with the Remix Mini, where I said the specs. Let me give you a taste of the specs here. So it says i7, but it's not running an Intel i7 on it. Rather, it has an Intel Atom Z3000 series. I think it's one of the higher end Intel Atom Z series processor. And it's got 2 gigabytes of RAM, and it's a tablet, but it comes with a keyboard, just like the first Remix Mini. Come here, guys. I want to help you. I'm gonna be attacking from behind the walls. Okay. No? Alright. Oh, if only I can move. Move prior to the level where it's allowing me to move. So it has an Intel Atom Z3000 series, 2 gigs of RAM, and just like the first Remix tablet that they launched for $600-700 ish, that it also comes with a keyboard, and it's 10-inch, and I must say it looks, for me, it looks quite sleek for an Android tablet. Okay, I need to go down there. It looks quite sleek for an Android tablet, but of course that's something that I can't show because I'm streaming a game, I'm streaming Heroes of the Storm, not talking about tech. I'm just talking about tech while I'm streaming the game at the same time. And 10-inch, I mean 10 inch is really good, really awesome. I'm not pretty sure of the panel, but The way I saw it in the picture, it looked like an IPS panel. It didn't look like it was gonna be TN. But even if it was TN, a TN panel, I would actually buy it. And you know why? Because all of that specs, and I mean, it has a better processor than the current Android tablet that I have right now. But oh shoot, I couldn't activate my heal. I wasn't paying attention. I looked right there. Okay, it has a better processor than the Intel tablet that I currently have right now. Oh, finally I can grab moving Sage. And 2 gigs of RAM, which is better than what I have right now, which is 1 gig of RAM. 10-inch, which is better than what I have now. Then 7-inch with my Asus tablet, and a keyboard which my Asus tablet didn't even come with. And the reason why I'm comparing it so much from my Asus tablet is because all of this nice features, like really high end, really geeky techie features, all of that for only less than $200, just like the same price my Asus tablet is. I bought my Asus tablet for. So I mean, stuff like this like makes me cry. Like, wow, China is so far ahead from all of us. And these remix guys are really cool. And they actually, if you don't know them, they actually won. They're the number one best. They did the number one best Kickstarter from all of China, and their number 5 best tech Kickstarter from, the number 5 best campaign in Kickstarter for the tech department. These guys are amazing, and they think that Android in the future is the future. I still don't think Windows losing the market, but it's not looking bleak for them. But the future is looking like it will integrate more of that lightweight operating systems. So lightweight operating systems will be the future, and by lightweight operating systems, I really hope I'm not talking about iOS, like, please, because that's also what kind of iOS was doing. But everyone hates iOS because of reasons. Come on, let's get this. Okay, we got it, did we? I can move now. Yes, this is really good for me. Heal. So I can pretty much get this for hours. And I don't know why they're pushing so far. What are they doing? What the heck? Okay. And as much as I want to get that, it's gone. I can no longer go for it. It was Troll back there, so I couldn't have 1v1'd him anyways. I don't know what my team is planning, but I'm planning to stick close by just in case. Okay. Where are we going next? I'm probably gonna go bot lane to push this lane out. And yeah, I'm gonna get advanced lava strike. Whoops, I deployed on accident, but it doesn't seem to be that bad of a decision. Cubei7, and I've heard some jokes there where what's the low end gonna be named like Cubei5. That's really funny. When I first heard about this, I mean, I was really hyped because I know who Remix was, and I have video descriptions in the video description below, though. Oh no, not description, links in the video description below, by the way, if you want to know what this is all about. Guys, okay, I'm gonna go here and defend this as much as I can for now, because this is gonna be bad if we don't pay attention to this. Bam, 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 that's dead. Okay. I was defending top lane, if anybody asks. Yes. And oh, I thought they had it, but that doesn't seem to be the case. But I'm still going down there just in case. What happened to Murky? Why is he mad? Oh, it reset? Okay. That's cool. So long as they didn't get it, that's all I care about, pretty much. Alright, so I need to defend bot lane also. I need to help these guys. I'm coming. Bam, 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 bam. Up. Bam. I need to get this guy. Bam, bam. No, please die. Oh, come on. Oh, I already used my... What? Heal? Yes, I live. I don't know what happened there. Probably Lily. Lily's not even with us. I'm out. I'm so out of here. Okay. Oh, Lily was defending, but oh, never mind. We lost. Alright, so I guess that's it for the stream. Check out the Cubei7. I have links in the description below. It's still not out yet on Kickstarter, but I mean, if you're looking for a sub $200 tablet in the future, because it's not gonna be something that you can buy immediately. It's a Kickstarter, so it's gonna be pre-order and pretty much launch after 6 months or so, I guess. But yes, I mean, it's a very interesting tablet, and I hope it's a model where you can just take away the operating system and install Chrome OS if you want to. But that is not to say that Android OS running on this tablet is bad. Especially on this tablet, you really want a lightweight operating system anyways. And that's that. Thank you very much for streaming in. If you are, let me see. Okay, nobody's streaming. So thank you guys for watching, if you were watching. And subscribe if you liked the video, like the video if you liked it, and comment and let me know if you're actually watching or something, or let me know what you think about the DirectX 12 on not being fully integrated on the hardware specs of Nvdia or the new Cubei7 tablet. Peace.